Hello, everybody. I just thought that was funny to start out with a boop. And now I say that it's like woo right beside me. So good morning, everybody. Good evening if you're on the other side of the planet. In Australia, things are getting very exciting in my vibration. I don't know if anybody else is excited in their vibration, but thank you, Amelia, for hosting a lovely evening last night. There was 12 of us having a really great time. We had a really great discussion. Our vibrations were pretty high. There was a lot of excellent people there. I love the whole family that showed up. Perfect. And we drummed, we did poetry, we played guitar, we laughed. Like I was laughing at the end of the night so hard. I didn't sleep. Thanks, Amelia, for the cocoa. She's like, it's non-medicinal, don't worry, da 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 da. And then I was like all night long. I'm like, oh, Amelia. I thought I smoked enough to put myself to sleep. Nope. I was buzzing like a hummingbird at a feeder all night. So I got up, I think, at 6 o'clock after going to bed at 1:30. And I don't remember really sleeping in there. But when I did have dreams, it was funny dreams of lizards. Oh, we were just howling last night. And that's the most important thing. Oh, hi, Sweden. Hi, everybody. So that's what we're going to do today. So I wasn't planning on going to the Walk for Freedom today because my mouth was a little bit sore still. And I'm kind of cautious about, being around all that energy. But to be honest, last night was so high vibrational and so transmutational for so many people that uh, I think I'm going to go today. So, and I wanted to say thank you to a few of you. You know who you are. Thank you for sending your artwork. It's amazing. You guys are phenomenal. I liked your picture, a little of your dad, I believe it was. That was awesome. And a few other people have sent in their artwork. So keep it up. It's fabulous. And I'm really looking forward to, oh, Lowell, you had a dream you were at a party last night. Ha, you were with us. So we did talk about the energies and the shifts that are going around. Oh, your grandfather. Okay. Yeah, it was awesome. Did talk about the shifts that are going around the planet and how it's affecting each one individually. And as a collective, it was amazing because even the child that was there knew about the transmutation of their own energies into something positive. And what hilariousness, actually. So there's going to be performance art today at the rally, and I think it'll be quite interesting. So I'm excited to go. To the rally. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but it should be nice and positive. So I wanted to let everyone know, like tomorrow night, so it's 9:45 here in the morning. So within 36 hours, a lot of us are going to feel even more and see a lot of stuff outside. And keep your eyes out to the sky because you're going to see Saturn and Jupiter lining up and crossing over in alignment, I believe, with the moon and stuff. So, like, it's an amazing time. This hasn't happened. All of the planets, I believe, this has been coming for 25,900 years, and certain planetary alignments were like from the 1500s now coming to fruition. So a lot of that makes sense again. So, yeah, I perform in a skit at rallies in New York City Sundays. Oh, cool. We were making up all these characters last night and just cracking up. Like, seriously. I was like, I'm gonna start making Geico lizard memes and, like, come on, we're going to wherever, It was just so funny. Like, it's worth it to laugh. It is worth it to laugh because when you recognize what all your triggers are and where people are pissing you off or trying to drag down your energy or sending you negative vibes, it's so worth it to laugh about it. So we're trying to create not only like the musical vibes and everything, and oh man, there is some talent in our friendship group. If you have not watched the video on my Facebook of Ryan Audette playing Violet Flame, I believe it's called, go watch it. It is literally, I don't even know what the word is for it, and watch the whole video because it's not doctored. It's just someone recording. There's no extra anything, and see what manifests in that picture. Like he played last night, and like I've got goosebumps all over my body when I talk about that. So the sound and vibration frequency is quite amazing. So yes, but there's lots of jokes that are going to be coming. Like I really do believe that. Somebody today on my Facebook page is like, "Don't post that meme; it's fake," and I'm like, "But it's funny." Like, why can't I post things that are funny? I don't care if it's fake, if I'm laughing at it. I'm gonna laugh at it. Laughing is the best thing. And sometimes people don't understand that there's some people that can see alternate realities that have happened over and over again in their mind. So that meme may be a timeline that's very real to somebody. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's fake in this 3D timeline. It means it might be real in someone else's universe. So that's how I look at all of these timeline splitting and information. There is some disinformation going in there for distraction. And I do believe there's disinformation in there to keep everybody discerning for themselves and what holds true to their vibration. But like I said, some of the things that happen are people say it's fake or show me your proof. My intuition is my proof. It's really hard to say, hey, show me your proof. I don't know. That's like asking a psychic to show them their proof. Show me a proof that you saw a ghost there in the corner. I'm going to do a quick card reading because I'm going to go get ready to uh, uh, be Mrs. Claus. Might paint my face. I'm not sure. So listen, Linda. Listen, Lowell. That's what I'm going to say for the dudes now. Listen, Lowell. No, that's not very nice because I like your name. Oh, well, I like Linda too, but so mind, body, and spirit are so excited. Yes, we are excited. All of us are excited. So just so you know, yesterday, twice after I did this video and we got the burden card on here, I also did a card reading for my friend and got the burden card again. And I'm like, the burden card is very meaningful to a lot of people right now because it's about transmutating those burdens that we've held in our 3D life into the 5D love and light. And through laughter and love, it's easy to raise your vibrations about someone negative. I mean, we've all had somebody piss us off in the last little bit. Like turn them into a cartoon character, is all I have to say. And it makes it easier to transmute. Like even at times when I was a kid, I would turn my parents into cartoon characters in my mind because it didn't seem real, the stuff that they were living through. So that's really what it is. So oh, clouds for days. That's sick. Have a great day. Oh, thank you. There's a lot of freedom rallies going on today, and I think this is our last one for the year, me personally, and that's why we're going out with a bang. And so here's my cards. I'm going to place everybody in their highest selves and myself so we can maybe see, hear, feel, and know the divine messages. Oops, that was a busy one. Look at that one. Wish to come through this reading. That one was like, read me now. There's another one. Oh, thank you. The beautiful painting. Yes. I was gonna say, so Sunday night and Monday morning, like I will probably dedicate about an hour and a half at a time to live ascension paintings. I'm just gonna call them. It's kind of a newer thing that I'm going to do to raise the vibrations. And I might throw in a couple of card readings there and stuff. So that's on Sunday night at some time. So, what I'm asking for people to do at home is protect your energy. Don't let somebody force you to go do something that you don't want to do, especially tomorrow, Sunday night, and Monday. Like the next few days, just really mind your own energy and go within and try and transmute a lot of your triggers um, into the next realm for everyone. It's for the best of humanity when you clear your own crap out. So, and all of the people that I'm working with as light workers and healers here in town understand that it has to come within. It doesn't come from wherever. You can't control anybody else. You can't. Politics are not going to mean anything, like, or having a leader is not going to mean anything when everybody's equal and votes from their heart space. That's what's going to happen. So today at our freedom rally, we actually have, I'm going to screw up her name, but it's the doctor from Edmonton, and she's coming down to speak at our rally. So, yay. Yeah, I'll screw it up. I could look it up right now. Here we go with the card readings. The first busy card. Oh, don't be scared. I got this card the other day. I'll show you in a minute. Wow, I had a dream about one last night. Okay, so this is really cool. So the first card that I pulled, the one that was really busy, is the death card. This is exactly what we're going through right now. Okay, is the death of our old 3D vibes. Okay. Yeah, I feel tired, but also on. So the next card that we got, anyone want to take a guess? I'll give you a hint, it's an animal. Or yeah, it's a creature. Yes, the Lady Raven says, I love the death card. Me too. I got it the other day with the Holy Grail. It was about my love and stuff. So, mind is awake, but feeling so heavy. Yes, I'm kind of forcing myself. So, guess what the other card is? It's the eagle. Okay. Oh, everybody said the bee. A couple of you said the bee. Nice. Spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. So, got this one was the old. This is the new. This is how I'm looking at this reading. Okay, so the death card, 46, is, oh, I just got a big ear ringing too. This marker portends a time of transformation, a total change of attitude, the death of the old. Regardless of how death presents itself, it is a necessary aspect of all things. Always remember the phoenix that rises up out of its own ashes to soar into the wind, renewed, filled with life. Death is the winter of things, part of the cycle of life. When you receive this marker, you are reminded that all things have their season. Take courage in surrendering to death. I love that. Oh my goodness, I got goosebumps all over. In time, you will be blessed with extraordinary new life. Rejoice for that which dies, fertilizes, and fortifies the new. Endings always point to fresh beginnings. Boo! Ego death is right. Helena said ego death. I believe that. So the eagle is one of my favorite cards ever. And it's the right before the raven. It's card number 9 here. When the eagle appears, it is a true signal of your connection to the angelic realm. With the angels' help and guidance, you can soar above life to see the larger vista. The eagle helps you make your choices accordingly with integrity. When you pray to your angels, they will always answer, for they patiently wait for you to call upon them for assistance. The angels reside beside you, always hoping to aid humankind in finding peace, manifesting abundance and prosperity. The eagle asks you to remember to soar high above life and look at the big picture. Don't get too caught up in the tiny, unimportant aspects of life. The spiritual world is the real one. Your physical life is the dream. When the eagle appears, it's also a signal for prayer. It is a time for a moment of consciousness to connect with the divine. Remember that you're always protected and divinely directed if you follow the guidance of spirit as it appears in the form of an eagle. Woohoo! Garrett, you're so funny. I'm not even going to say that word. It's so funny. So, yeah, the Freedom Eagle, exactly. So I really do think we're on the cards every day. I was saying this to my friends last night, like, because a lot of them don't watch all my videos because why would you? I don't know. But thank you to Samantha. I gotta say, Samantha came with me. She's in the group chat a lot, and I love her. I just love you so much, Samantha. You don't know how much of a sister I think you are already. So you're one of the gang, whether you know it or not. So I love you all. But yeah, we're at this point where it's the death of the old 3D, far left, controlling, monopolizing, thinking you're better than somebody else. The whole ego, the celebrityism of what people were striving for. We're moving out of that, and we're co creating now a world that is filled with so much love and so much light and so much equality and freedom for all. And it comes from a space of love. It does not come from negative vibrations. So the whole death of the 3D and the ego and the fear, we're all cutting through that right now. That's how I see everything that's transforming. And the ego card is about connecting on such a high level and a vibration that you're maintaining that frequency. So it's almost like somebody's got a little BB gun of negative emotions, like pew, pew, at your big barrier of beautiful light. So, and it's taken us a while to keep cleaning off our bright light. We have been told our whole lives that our light wasn't good enough, wasn't bright enough, wasn't smart enough, wasn't pretty enough, wasn't thin enough, wasn't whatever enough. Like, told we're, not allowed to do this or that. It is all about us gaining responsibility, finally, for who we are here when we're co creating. It's about the responsibility. And people who do want to stay in that negative vibration are not accepting their own spiritual responsibility. Okay, they're not seeing that. And that could be very well the rest of their 3D me suit that they keep riding through for the rest of their life. So that may be their thing. But I mentioned this yesterday and to Samantha and also to my other friend after I did the show, and I'm like, shoot, I wish I had said this because it might help people. When you're having issues, say, for example, with somebody in your family, and there's a barrier. I'll use my mom, for example, because she's passed on. And a lot of us have relationship issues with our parents, okay? So if I wanted to talk to my mother right now and say she was like, you can't come and visit me because of whatever, or I don't believe anything that you're saying, or like say you have a parent or a family member that's doing that. All I personally do is lately I've been really focusing on having a conversation with that person's higher self, not them physically, but co-creating a space in my mind that either they're sitting in this chair next to me or right beside me, where I'm telling them everything that needs to be said, in a way that I'm like, I really wish you could see these qualities about me, and how we want to manifest whatever you want to say, because I think what we're struggling with right now is that we're struggling with our own ego of not feeling good enough to deserve this love that's being showered upon us. And I know we have the best intentions for our family and we want to help them wake up, but we have to right now have that conversation with their higher self and who we are in our higher selves before we can actually manifest that. Because I think what's going to happen is if we keep having these conversations of acceptance and forgiveness with whoever's creating this lack, in our, we actually replace that timeline with that person with one now that's been fulfilled because we've created that new story of how we exercised our energy in a loving way. Because after you've had that conversation with that person in their higher self and saying, I don't like what you did, I don't like how you talk to me, or however that is, but I love you and I really appreciate and thank you for every lesson that you gave to me. That person that was chapping me off a couple of weeks ago and came and trolled on my page and all of that, the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks have been so transformative because that person was a label of so many things that triggered so many people in so many things of how it was someone wanting dominion over another, power or control or something. And it was like we all had to kind of break through that barrier in ourselves and say, do we want this in our frequency? No, we don't want it in our frequency. How are we going to deal with that now in our frequency and transmute that energy? So, what I've had to do is like literally step out of myself and just say, like, I know this person is really upset with me. And it seems like a them problem, not a me problem. Because if I've taken that energy and I'm in a space where I'm like, I don't say things like, we're at war here. I'm like, that's old verbiage to me. I'm like, I'm a full of light and love person. So now I'm just like being in tune with yourself and your own triggers helps you have that conversation, I guess, is the best way I'm putting it. So you need to kill off the death of the relationship expectations that you have with that immortal spirit having a biological entity experience just like you are. Okay. So that person that triggered me a few weeks ago into doing a lot of self-awareness and who am I? What do I want like for moving forward? How am I going to help humanity in the best loving way? That person doing that, um, how can I put this? It made me so accountable internally for how I was reacting now. So it now all I see in that is that person who was doing that, that could have been me 20 years, I mean, 20 lifetimes before this one. Or maybe it was 3 lifetimes ago where I was literally trying to do that to people. And I'll just use the Donald for a second. Now, I've heard in his life before, if you take the George S. Patton story of, and then him being Donald Trump, I've heard that Patton had a choice to lead his people this way or that way. I also heard from another person, I can't remember who it was, who did a lot of past lives on the Donald, that said he had a choice a long time ago to go take his people one way or the other way, and he chose the wrong way. So part of his life path right now is coming back and fixing it to take people the right way, if that makes sense. So these people that are in our lives, maybe they're our parents, they in their former life could have, just fixed that particular thing just enough to bring them into the next stage. And then this meat suit experience, this avatar, whatever you want to call it, this meat suit experience is either going to figure out what's necessary for full on ascension or they're not. That's what the death of it is, literally. So the death of the ego, the death of all of that stuff. So there's either people going to be, stringing in that, and you're going to keep getting those people pulling you down, or you're just going to envelope them all in love. And to me, those vibrations of better than or ego and all of that, I don't think they're going to be able to hold on to it. It's going to be like rocks trying to hold on to oil in a glass bottle. Like they're just going to sink to the bottom because they've got nothing to cling on to at all. If you look at oil is the highest vibrations that we can have here on this planet. So that's how I uh yes, loving ourselves is very, very, very much the number one important task. So yes. Yes, hello everybody. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting at it. It is about loving yourself and the death of yourself to understand where all these triggers and things are working through. So I'm going to let you go for now. I'm going to go get ready. And tomorrow, like I said, if you want to join me for, I'll just say an intuitive, free flow, bring crayons, pencil crayons, like anything to move your hand. Even we're going to use the left hand. That's how much we're going to work without thinking. Okay, so be prepared to work outside of your comfort zone. This is not a masterpiece. This is about flow, intuition, movement, creativity, and surrendering to love. Okay, surrendering to love. So that's really what I want everybody to know. Oh, funny. No problem is I'm left-handed. Oh, your other dominant hand then, smarty pants. So look at all you left-handeds popping up here. Yeah. Uh-huh. Funny. Ha ha ha. So yeah, I think staying in a creative, loving heart space. And Duomo Fifth Element Goddess is going to be doing a video. I believe she did it last night while we were sleeping on the beach. I'm not sure, but I'm going to find out. She was making an ascension video, so you can use both hands. Yeah, I actually, yeah, look how many lefties are in there. Funny. So I did a painting with my left hand, and it was really quite interesting. I did it of red roses, and I called it. What the heck did I call it now? Doesn't matter. Oh, in a second. Um, who's good? Who am I checking out, Lowell? So ambidextrous, both hands, same time, backwards and forwards. Well, aren't you awesome? Okay, now fair use frequency. I'm gonna try and see if I remembered your name right. Um, is it Heather? I'm trying to remember people's names. So let's Fifth Element Goddess. Oh yes, she's amazing. Yes. Um, do 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 do. Who else? Okay, good. So anyhow, I just wanted to send out the biggest high vibrations to everybody today, and just be on your. Oh yes, Brandy, that's mandatory. So I've had this. She's like, "Can I smoke a joint first? Do you think I'm not going to?" I said, "That's why I'm going to do it probably every hour and a half, just so I can go out and have a big fatty, and then come back and be like, all right, where did we leave kids?" So oh, Danielle. Daniel. Okay. Dang. So, okay, see, I'm getting there. I love you guys so much. Yes, so Fifth Element Goddess, just so you know, many years ago, we met here in Calgary. And we believe it was at a Vietnamese restaurant. And she remembers me from my straw man name, not from Raven. And she can take us back into that situation. And I'm still trying to, like, usually I'm really good, but I know that we had met before. So, what time am I doing it tomorrow afternoon? Uh, I'll probably start about 5 p.m. So, 24 plus 7, 31 hours from now, somewhere around there. And I'll make sure I have lots to drink and I went pee and stuff in case it goes for 2 hours. But yeah, so I'm just probably gonna do it on here and then I'll drag people from Facebook. Um, oh, no, that's so funny. So one of the viewers, did you hear about the 21 guys that got arrested by Calgary female cops because he was playing hockey outside? Oh, hilarious. That is hysterical. So I wish people knew their rights. I think that's what I'm gonna have to start doing today at the rally. I think I'm gonna have to make sure we invoke common law jurisdiction before anybody goes out there. And oh, a 21-year-old. Oh, okay, 21 guys. Okay, there you go. 21-year-old that got arrested by a female cop because he was playing hockey. Yeah, that's crazy. That's just crazy. So funny. What are you gonna do, right? Take videos. Oh, we will. I'm gonna be doing the only videos I can do at the Freedom rally today are on Facebook Live, and that's at Raven Moonstone. And then I'll forward them into the Telegram group. So, because I can't use YouTube Live, they and on anything after my what do you call it? After this laptop, I don't know what happened there, but anyhow, keep your vibes high. I'm so excited and I love you guys all. Like I do. I appreciate every email, every text, everything. I try and get to them all. Some days like it's super overwhelming. And I did want to let you know my messenger is on my old phone here. So and the camera's broken on it. It's a piece of crap. I don't check it very often. There's actually a lot of my old social media is on there because I try and keep my vibrations at a in a place where I can separate it. So, yeah, a lot of people just think it's appropriate to surrender their rights. So, the one thing I've been mentioning to people, and they're like, "Yeah, that's a good point." There's that meme. It's like when somebody asks you about, don't you care about them? I should say, "Well, don't you care about me?" I actually have lupus. I had cancer, and then go into my whole like 90-year-old body medical history with the person. I think that's funny. So, you don't reactivate your crack book if you don't have to. I'm literally waiting for them to off. Like I think there's 18,000 followers on Crackbook, and I didn't wasn't allowed to post up there for like 2 or 3 weeks. And I was trying to get everybody to go on Telegram because we need to find alternate platforms other than these ones because they're just up to no good. So, but I got to go fix my hair for Mrs. Claus. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I just wanted to say light and love to everybody. Have an awesome day. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.